This is going to be the second video on how to write KSP expression. And in this video, you have to go into details on writing KSP expression. Now, I have done the first video. Please kindly share the first video when I did the introduction aspect of writing KSP. It's very important you go check out the first video. The link will be at the description below because here we are going to dive into details on how to write KSP expression. And this video, I'm going to explain some settings to use for you to be able to understand it very well. So now let's take out the first one. Please pay close attention here. So they say write the KSP expression for uh iron 3 hydroxide. Therefore, most students will not be able to write the name, write the chemical formula for this compound here. Now, when you say iron 3, what does it mean here? It means that iron have the 3 plus ion, right? So it's going to be so is so is what that is Fe3 plus. Just an Fe3 plus. Then hydroxide ion is what OH minus. Just now. So when you combine them, right? Remember, this OH is what is a polyatomic ion, while this Fe is what is monoatomic what ion, right? So if you combine it very well, let me just show you how to write the chemical formula, right? So this one here is 3, so it's going to be like this 3. Then OH, the ion is 1, so it's going to be what? Going to be 1, right? This will move here and this will move here, right? Now this OH, you make them as a group, right? You make them as a group, so it's going to be Fe1 because this one is coming here. Then this one is going there. So going to be this 3 is going there. So OH is going to be in bracket OH. Here we have what 3. Just so when you talk about ion 3 hydroxide is what? Ion 3 hydroxide is what? FeOH what? 3. Do you understand? So this is called ion 3 hydroxide. And is what is a solid. This is that. And is what is a solid. So let me just write this place out. Let me write this place out. So now remember, so that is ion 3 hydroxide is having two what ion which are Fe3 plus OH minus, right? Now remember this FeO ion 3 hydroxide is a solid. Why? Ion 3 ion is what is aqueous. Why OH minus is what which hydroxide is what is aqueous, right? Next what to do now is what balance the reaction. Next to what is to balance what the reaction. Now once we want to balance the reaction here, how many Fe do you have here, which is the ion? Here we have what 1. You have to put 1 here, right? Now here we have OH. OH is 3, so you have to what put 3 here. So for it to what to be able to what to balance it. Do you understand? So if you want to write the KSP expression now, KSP equals what? You only use the constitution of what of the what product. You ignore the reactant. Now the reactant is a solid, so you don't when you are writing KSP, you don't use solid. Do you understand? So ignore it. So what will be concentration of Fe3 plus, right? This is plus, right? Now remember here is 1, you just have to put 1 here, right? Then here we have OH minus aqueous. Here we have what 3. Do you understand? So now this is now what the KSP expression for what ion 3 hydroxide. Do you understand? So that is it. So let's move toward to the next one. The next one here we have calcium phosphate. Now calcium, remember calcium is always what Ca2 plus. So uh calcium is what Ca2 plus. Do you understand? I believe you all should know this one here. I believe you should know this one here. Calcium Ca2 plus. Now phosphate, when we talk about phosphate is PO4 3 minus. Now this one thing you need to pay close attention to. That is why you need to know the monoatomic ions and the polyatomic ions. So when you just see them, you can just see them and what and write them out. So now let's write the chemical formula for calcium phosphate, right? So if you want to write the chemical formula here, remember this was just one. Calcium is just one. So it's going to be Ca, which is what? Is 2, right? Now for PO4, PO4 is a group, it's called polyatomic ion. They have a common, they have a common what? They have a common ion, right? Which is 3. So going to be PO4, right? Which is what? 3 here. This is that. So these move here and these what move here. This is that. So what are you going to get? You are going to get Ca3, right? Now remember the PO4 is in bracket, so it will be PO4. Then these two will be here. So the formula for what calcium phosphate is what is Ca3PO4 or in bracket 2, right? So this is now what the chemical formula. So let us write out here. So I can write the chemical formula. Yes, the chemical equation Ca3PO4. Here we have 2. So let's write this place. Let's write this place. So here we have what? Here we have so here we have 2, right? So going to be Ca2 plus, right? Aqueous plus PO4 2 minus, oh 3 minus, not 2 minus, 3 minus aqueous, right? So what, how do you now write the Ksp expression? Very easy here. Remember this one is solid, right? It's now going to be Ksp equals to what? Here we have Ca. Now you first of all we have to balance it. So let's balance it here. How many calcium do you have here? Here we have 3 calcium here. So here you have to put 3 calcium. Here you have 2. Phosphate is what is 2. Here you have to put 2 here. Do you understand? So you want to write the Ksp expression. Now you're going to be Ca consisting of Ca2 plus, right? Raised by what? 3. Remember here is what? Aqueous, right? Then concentration of what? PO4, PO4 2 minus, right? Aqueous. Here we have what? 2. Do you understand? So now this is not the Ksp expression for what? Calcium phosphate. Hope you can understand. So you can pause the video and try and solve this one. Just pause the video and do this one by yourself. Pause the video and do this one by yourself. So now I believe you should be able to do it by yourself, right? Now when we talk about silver, now silver is only what? Ag plus. Do you understand that is called silver? Silver. Ag plus. That's why you want to know these things here. Calcium carbonate is what? CO3 2 minus. So when you talk about calcium, carbonate, when you talk about carbonate, it was CH 2 minus. Now let's write the chemical formula here, right? So going to be, sorry. So yeah, so if you want to write the chemical formula now, you got to be Ag, which is what? Which is going to be 1, right? Then CO3, which is going to be what? So remember this one, it will be what in brackets, right? So if you bring this one here and you bring this one here, so let's just write that. So you're going to be what? Ag, right? 2. Remember, CO3 is in bracket because they are polyatomic ion, they act as one. So now it's now going to be what? Going to be CO3, right? You put 1 here. This is that. So, but there's no point of putting the 1. So let us leave it like that. So we can just put the 1. So going to be Ag2CO3. This is that. So let's write this place out. Let's write this place. So the next you want to do here is to write the chemical equation, right? So which is now going to be, do you understand? So the ions are what? Ag plus aqueous plus CO3 2 minus, which is what? aqueous, right? So now let's balance the reaction here. Here we have two silver here. Here we have one. Here you just have to put one. So you just have to put two here, right? But here is one. So here is already one. So we can ignore it. So what is Ksp expression? Ksp is equals to what? Concentration of what? Ag aqueous raised by what? 2. This is that. There we have CO3 2 minus aqueous. This is that. So this is now the Ksp expression for what? Silver carbonate. Hope you understand. Please, if you are following this class, here, leave a comment section that you are following this class. And if you understand, leave a comment section that you understood. So let's look at what next question. The next question is called aluminium hydroxide. You can also pause. You can also pause this video here and try aluminium hydroxide yourself. Write the Ksp expression for aluminium hydroxide. Right now we know that aluminium is what? Al3. Right? Aluminium is what? Aluminium is what? Al3 plus. Right? While hydroxide is OH minus. Right? So what to write the chemical formula here? What are you going to write the chemical formula? You're going to be Al. Here we have what? 3, right? Then we have OH, which which be in bracket, right? They have one ion, so which is going to be 1. So this will move here, this will move here, right? So here is now going to be what? Al. Here we have 1, right? Then we have OH. Here we have what? 3. This is that. So remember, is a solid. What will happen here? So now going to be Al3 plus, which is what? Aqueous. Then we have OH minus, which is going to be what? Aqueous, right? Next, what to do now is to what? Is to balance the chemical what reaction. So how many aluminium do you have here? Here we have one aluminium, right? Here we have one atom of aluminium here. So you just have to put one here. Yeah, OH is 3, so you have to put 3 here. This is that. So it is now balanced here. So what is Ksp expression? Ksp is equals to what? Concentration of what? Al3 plus, right? Al3 plus, which is the aqueous. We can ignore the aqueous for now, right? We can ignore the aqueous for now. So here we have OH minus. Here we have 3. This that. So now this is Ksp expression for aluminium hydroxide. Do you understand? So let's look at what the next question. Next question is called lead-2 fluoride. Lead-2 fluoride. You can pause the video and do this one by yourself. I just want you to master this one so that whenever you send in the exam, you should be able to answer it by yourself. So we talk about lead-2. What does it mean here? Lead is what? Is Pb2 plus. Fluorine is what? F minus, which is called fluoride ion. Do you understand? So if you want to write the chemical formula, you're going to be Pb, which is what? Is 2, F, which is what? Is 1. So this will move here. This will move here. So what is the formula here? The formula is going to be Pb1 F3. So the formula for lead, so it's 2, not 3. It's 2, not 3. It's 2, not 3. So let's. So it's 2, not 3. So you got to do what? So here we have 2. Right? So now let's write the chemical reaction here. So it's going to be PbF2. Right? PbF2. Then here we have this one here. Right? Which is now going to be Pb2 plus F minus, right? So what you want to do here is to balance the equation here, right? So you put 2 here. One atom of lead, right? 2 atoms of fluorine, you have to put 2 here, right? Remember, this one is solid. Here is what? Aqueous. Here is what? Aqueous, right? Here is aqueous here. So now write the Ksp expression. So let's write the Ksp expression. The Ksp expression is going to be Ksp equals to what? Ksp equals to what? Concentration of what? Pb2 plus. Now let's ignore the word aqueous here, right? The next one is F minus. Here we have 2. This is that. So the Ksp expression for lead 2 fluoride is this. Hope you understand. It's very easy here. So that is it for this one here. So let's take on that one. Magnesium hydroxide. I don't think I'm going to do this one for you. You have to do it by yourself. Write the Ksp expression for magnesium hydroxide. Do that yourself. Leave it out at the comment section. Magnesium hydroxide. Write the Ksp of magnesium hydroxide yourself and leave it what at the comment section. Just okay, let's look at zinc sulfate. Now this is a little bit confusing, right? Because zinc, let me just explain to you. What about zinc? Zinc is what? Zinc is what? Zn2 plus. Phosphate is what? Pb. Sorry. So for phosphate is what? For phosphate is what? PO for 3 minus. Just that. So now let's write the formula here. So the formula is going to be oh sorry, don't know why I'm making mistake. The formula is going to be so let us say the formula is going to be Z, which is what is 3 here, right? Then PO4. Remember, it's a polyatomic ion, so it will be in what? In a bracket here, right? Then here we have what? Here should be 3. Why here should be 2? So here is 2. Here is 2. So whenever you're doing this, you need to be careful. Here is what? Is 2. Here we have 2. So what will happen here? This will move here, and this will move here, right? So the chemical formula is what? Is Z, and which is zinc 3 here. Then put in bracket PO4, right? Here we now have what? 2. So now, if you want to write the chemical formula here, which is going to be zinc 2 plus aqueous plus what? Plus PO4 3 what? Minus, right? Aqueous. Now let's balance here. Here we have 3 atoms of what? Zinc. Here we have to put 3 here. So you have to put 3 here. Here we have 2. You have to put 2 here. Just now. So what is Ksp expression? Remember, this one is solid. So you don't use solid here. So it's going to be Ksp equals what? Concentration of zinc 2 plus raised by what? The coefficient is what? Is 3. Right? Then here we have PO4. The coefficient is what? Is 2. Do you understand? So Ksp for zinc phosphate is what? Is this here. This is it. Hope you understand, because you already see it in the exam. So let's look at another one here. Yeah, we have zinc sulfate, which is the same. I just repeated this one here. We have done this one here. Mercury 1 chloride. So you do so by yourself.